But let's continue with the Legend of not Dragoon, the Legend of Heroes, and remember what I was doing last time, I think it was. Oh yeah, that was it. So we'd just gone to the tower, wasn't it? The Shining Tower, and it seemed like it was a relic of the past. An aquarium, and we need to get the remote control in order to use the elevator to go to the top floor or something. So I guess that's what we're doing right now. And the remote control is in the cave that we've been in before, but we need to walk quietly to get past the door. And then defeat Bajil, so... So Han says that, Gale, you don't need to worry, we'll be keeping your father here for a little while. I guess he's gonna rest. Make sure you defeat Bajil. But how's everybody's Friday? I guess everybody's ready for the weekend and probably playing Final Fantasy 16 or whatever. A lot of people are. I need to move the computer a bit closer to my face. Could be very accurate. I think it is rather accurate for you anyway. Definitely ready for the weekend, but I have a wedding to go to which I'm not super happy about. I was planning on making plans this weekend, but I think I'm just gonna not bother now. Sort of plans, I was gonna see what my friends were doing, but I think I'll just chill at this rate. I'll see how I feel tomorrow and then I'll decide, but I won't be playing Final Fantasy 16. I won't take you there. If you don't need to worry about him, we'll take care of him. Okay. Let's make this text chat font bigger. Where are we? There we go. That's why. Now I can see what people are saying. Super Mario RPG hype has taken over my want to see the story of 16, trying to shift it back. Well, you can't play Super Mario RPG, so you may as well just get on with it, right? I'm supposed to do a B-Day spiel tomorrow, and then camp in for 2 nights after. Wish me luck. I haven't camped in almost like oh my gosh, I do not do camping. Oh, we're at the City Hall. I didn't even know where we were, because I think we just warped back here, didn't we? Pretty much, I'm enjoying 16 so far. Just have to get fully invested. Oh, and he's still tired. I think these, yeah, we don't need to talk to these people, do we? They're glad that the president's back. Let's just go. Oh, we'll talk to the, oh no, we did. He's Hans. That's who the first guy was. That said we don't need to worry about Gale's dad. Let's just go straight to this cave, wherever it is. I see you added Papa Frog. Oh, is he up on the screen? Oh my god, that frog, yeah. Well, I just chucked it in there. Tinsera cut it out while I was actually streaming. Let me just gently move this capture card. Excuse me if it makes a horrible noise. Why is it underneath my PlayStation? There we go. Hopefully that wasn't bad. Oh, isn't that the gold card? Yes, it is. But, there's nothing good that comes out of having that card, so I don't want it back. Don't typically true pamper to camp. Yeah, I did win in my teens, but I've got no real desire to camp now. You know what though, actually that's not true. I think it depends on the situation and the climate. You won't catch me doing it in the summer. Here. It seems that The President Hans was almost about to lose his life, but it seems he's safe now. Oh! I've got to remember where the cave is, although we can probably just... Do I need to heal? I do. Is there not a place in town for healing? Don't recall that town. No, there is. I think there's the Insomniac, isn't it? Let's go back in. Oh my god. We're up in a cabin sometime, but me and nature don't really get along. Yeah, I just also don't like not being near my own home, like with my own devices. For prolonged periods. That's too hardcore for me. Yeah, you know, I'm not the best of sleepers. I wonder how I'll get on now. I guess if I was tired enough, though. Like, if we'd been hiking or something. My parents, they're more rugged than I am. With that RV thing. Oh, so it's not a tent. Yeah, because sometimes, I mean, people say camping and then it's like they're literally just in a hostel. Or something. What my partner calls indoorsy. Much to their dismay. Oh no. I'm indoorsy. Although I really enjoy walking. I really like going for walks. I kind of want to, you know, come home and have a bath afterwards. But I like walking around the city and stuff too, not just, you know... I find the cityscape attractive. Walks are great, but like urban, yeah. I don't mind the countryside too though. Like, I kind of miss back home in the UK, like going for a walk in the woods and stuff. Can't really do that here. I mean, I could, but not where I live. And also, I don't know, woods are a bit different here. Or maybe it's just because it's not my country, so I don't have the same level of confidence, but I feel more comfortable in the woods in the UK. Like, I sort of know what beasties are going to be there, and they're not as big, I guess, some of them. I mean, the one that I think is crazy, there's that famous forest, you know, near Fuji, where you can quite literally just get lost. The fact that getting lost in a forest kind of makes my mind boggle, because I've never been to one that's that big, I don't think. Who's this? Gale? What are we doing with Gale? Just more... maybe more criticals? More speed? Okay. Can't believe how long this game is. I mean, it's probably a bit of it's me in the way that I'm playing it, but like, bloody hell, like... Stream 15. I mean, I feel like Final Fantasy would be like that, but this area should be high plains, mountainsides, I think. What, in the game? Let's just save. Stream 15 hours. To be fair, a couple of them were short though. Like, you know, 1 or 2 hours, but some of them were long. No camping. Oh, I was getting confused when you said this area. I thought you meant because, like, in relation to me. But yeah. Right, we need to go to that cave. That cave, you know that cave? Is it? I don't think it's very far away actually. I tend to, you know, faff about a bit when I'm playing RPGs and stuff, so I'm sure somebody else would have done it faster. Just getting to the point. I was trying to cut down having to make a point of grinding by just taking the whole game slowly, if that makes sense. Instead of like getting stuck and just having to grind for 3 hours or something constantly. Because, you know, with retro RPGs, they usually are quite grindy. So I thought if I just like always walk everywhere instead of jumping around and stuff. Hey Rat Clown, how are you? How did you get on with the rest of, what was it? That Zone of the Enders game. I haven't actually played that one. There's 3, isn't there? I've only ever played the very first one. I always wanted to play the sequel, but I never got it. I have the HD thing, but I've not bothered. Still playing this, can you believe? Don't remember the name of it now. Was it the Wolf? There we go, the Wolf's Mouth. Let's go the, very weird. This game is getting a little bit weird, I have to say. Dun, dun. Oh, shite. Do I even have a... I don't know if I've even got a lantern. Oh, I do. I've got 2. I have to be quick, though. I think it's just straight up. Fists of Mars, the middle game. Yeah, is it like a 1.5? I remember hearing about it when it came out. Super Robot Wars. I have 2 of those games. I didn't actually choose them. They came in a bundle of games that I was getting at the time, because they're kind of, well, depends on which ones, but the ones that I've got are not worth anything. I'd probably enjoy them, but I don't know. I think it's too much for me to probably ever play those. Too many franchises I don't know, and the series is huge. I don't get it. It said be quiet. How can I be quiet? Or is it going to be a plot thing? What? How can I be quiet? I don't understand. Unless it's something as absolutely silly as just slowing down the walking speed. But that means it's not really slowing down the walking speed. It just slows down the whole game. Slow? I thought I was being smart, man, but no. Well, that's confused me. It's not like I've got any magic or something. Unless I've misunderstood something. I don't want to... I've never used the guide with this game. It would be a shame to start now. I don't get it, though. There's no enemies. It's pretty good up until the hour-long ending. Oh, you finished it? I went in the bath and left you on alert for a while. I didn't know you were that close to the end when I was looking in. Had an unexpected gross slur out of nowhere in the post-credits. Really poisoned the well and we wanted to go back for the other mission. Oh, really? I'm curious what now. Especially because it's not like it's old. That's odd. What's this one do? See, that's open. I don't get it. It's interesting whenever Final Fantasy VIII comes up, though, I have to say. I've talked about it here before, though, but it's I don't know. I guess I just have a Mandela effect about Final Fantasy VIII. Yeah, exactly. I knew you'd come out alert. I mean, I don't mean anything bad by it. Just somebody was saying when I was in Rat Clown's chat, someone was saying that it's their most disappointing. And I mean, it's not first person, but I'm just like, oh really? Like, I don't remember people like not liking it at the time, but it feels like everybody I ever speak to doesn't like it. I loved it. I mean, I had problems with stuff like the junction system, but on the whole, I thought it was good. It's a common response, but I feel like it wasn't a common response. I guess it's the internet that didn't allow you to know, because I felt like, I guess my impressions were coming from magazines, you know, and it was getting 10 out of 10 in the magazines. I wasn't talking to people that played it, because amongst my friends, a lot of my friends didn't really like RPGs. It was just me and my brother. We both, well, my brother didn't play it actually. I guess that's the mystery solved. In fact, that's probably it. I don't think I knew anybody that played the bloody game, except for me. What's another big aspects of the writing? I do find the, I'll say one thing. It's spoilers for Final Fantasy VIII. Right, don't listen if you don't want to. Thank you for the follow. I always think the stupidest part of Final Fantasy VIII is the, what is it? The home. The fact that they all grew up together, I think it's stupid. I think it adds nothing to the plot except just feeling a little bit like, hey, what a twist. It's just not interesting. It's a bit, yeah, it's just cringy, and it doesn't, the plot functions without that information. It functions without it, you don't need it. They can just be strangers that don't know each other. Doesn't need to be a greater purpose. Okay, but the main villain of 8 seems to be gone to the very end. To be honest though, that's kind of just a bit of a Final Fantasy trope sometimes though. I mean, 9 does it, doesn't it? And then 10 to an extent sort of does it. But yeah, 8's a bit weak. I think because she's got no real motive, just sort of comes out of nowhere. I mean, she's always there, and it's kind of interesting, but yeah, she doesn't really explain what's your problem, lady? You know, like, why are you so mad? And what's she trying to do? What's she trying to achieve? I feel like Idea would have been a better villain myself. But there we go. Or even Adele, the one in space. That could have been a cool thing. Like, yeah. Actually, saying that, you know, if we're nitpicking, I think the space sequence, some of it's good, but some of it's daft. Buff sorcerers, yeah. What am I doing with you, Nan? I can't be asked to think about leveling up. I'm tempted to turn it back onto automatic. I want him to have more magic. Space was kind of shoehorned. Alone's in space. Oh, okay, I guess we'll go up there too. Yeah, I don't mind the space sequence. I hate the aliens on the Ragnarok though. I think that's a bit cringe. They look stupid too. Like, they don't fit the rest of the game. It just feels like we've suddenly gone into a different video game for 5 minutes. The colour coded it, yeah. The Laguna's Core Dynamic. Yeah, I like that too. I like the characters though. I like the aesthetic. I like the setting. I like the graphics. I like the way that it looks. There's a lot that I really do like about 8. I love the realism blended into fantasy. I quite like it. I feel like Final Fantasy 15 tried to do that but didn't pull it off as well. And I really like that. Like, I was really hoping that Final Fantasy 15 would go harder with the mixture of like a Metropolis modern city mixed with fantasy, but other than the car, they just sort of dropped it. Squall is bae, he is. I like Squall. I do like Squall. I'm a bit more of a Squall person than a Cloud person, to be honest. Have to say. I don't know what the hell I'm doing in this game now. Let's just stay the night. I'm going to teleport to the other place. Kind of the opposite of emo. Yeah, I think he gets a bad rep for being emo. I don't get the emo trope in Final Fantasy really. I don't feel like Cloud was that emo. Emo wasn't a thing when Final Fantasy 7 came out. You know? It was a bit more by the time, well, not even for 8. I feel like it's more of a modern thing that called Cloud emo. I didn't know what emo was when I was playing it in '98. But yeah, Squall, I think it's just a little bit of the way he's translated, perhaps. He's more like, what's the word? Just a bit of an arsehole, but to be honest. I like the way that he softens, though. Apathetic. Yeah, he's just don't give a shit. He's not being like moody and deep, he just doesn't care. And then he begins to care about things. Yeah, he's just like, because he always gets translated to whatever, his famous line like whatever, but his actual whatever, like the Japanese for it, it kind of means like my bad or like sorry, like, but it kind of it can be sincere, but the way that he says it is kind of an insincere sort of sorry, like sorry, you know, he's just like not really arsed. But whatever kind of comes off a bit slangy, I guess. I think whatever captures the sort of message, though, to be fair. I think it could have perhaps been translated in a few different ways, though, depending on context, it would have worked better. What am I doing in this bloody game? Let's just go back to the capital. I'm just gonna, well, I assume it's the capital, it's where the president lives. Just double check what they said, but I don't know what else to do. Not you. Who was it? The garden battle might be my favourite part of the game. Yeah, I like that part. I like the parade though. I hate the sewers, and then I like the parade afterwards. Just can't forget Triple Triad. Yeah, I like Triple Triad in 8. I didn't really get into it in 9. Don't forget, walk quietly. Now hurry and defeat Basil. I was walking quietly. What do you want me to do? I don't get it. I'm gonna have to look this up, I think, because that's literally the only clue I've got. I'm not really saying anything else. In fact, maybe if I go back to the thieves' place, maybe our friend can help us. Stuff in here. Equip the wing boots. I don't have any. I mean, if it was Final Fantasy, I'd cast float, you know what I mean? But I ain't got any. I can't walk any slower than I did. It just sort of makes a thud. Saying somebody that played more Triple Triad in Play Online client. Oh, that bloody Play Online. Can you remember that guide for Final Fantasy 9? I bought that guide. I was so annoyed when they kept telling me to like log in and like check online all the time. Like, I paid money for this book. I can't even remember who did it now. It was either, I think it was YouTube or GameSpot or something. There was an article and they were calling that like one of the most stupidest things in gaming history. That guide. Oh my god, right? The guide is my bane. I actually still have that guide. I think I've got it with me actually. It might be on my shelf over there. And I printed out. I don't know if I've still got the printouts though. I printed them all because you can't even go on it now. It's gone. But I printed it all out and kept it all in my guidebook. But it was stupid. Want to know the best treasure or something in this dungeon? Go online and put this password in. Because the thing that pissed me off the most with it. Let me just check this guy's info. But he's just giving me more sleeping grass. But the thing that annoyed me the most was the fact that it was only like 2000 and not everybody, you know, the internet wasn't common. In my household, the internet was in a computer downstairs in the study room, and I'm playing Final Fantasy 9 in my bedroom. And I think even back then, I think my internet was dial-up at that point still. So like going on the internet was like an effort. Like I had to turn the computer on, boot it all up, dial up, log on, all that nonsense, and I just want, you know, to check a guide. It's not like, it wouldn't be so bad now, you could just whip your phone out and do it, but it's very, very poorly thought out. So I ended up I went through the guide and just checked every single thing and just printed them all off so that I wouldn't have to keep doing that. Probably drifted from 9 was because the card game Tetramaster wasn't as good. I personally preferred Triple Triad to Tetramaster, although I don't know if it's because one's better than the other, but I think I was just over it by the time I got to 9. I played 9 for the plot. Huge downgrade. It made you play it. Oh god, yeah, it did, didn't it? That card Jap person. I didn't like that bit. The only thing that I didn't like about Triple Triad, though, I didn't like the rule spreading stuff. Was it this? What was the? There was the crap rule that I hated, like random or something. So my love of Tetramaster over Triple Triad is an uncommon opinion. Random is that's the one. Yeah, I hated it. Didn't have the book. Good. Saved some money. Gail, have you heard yourself? No, I'm glad. Where I'm going. It'll be a very long-winded stream, isn't it? Nobody's got any info about this cave. He's telling one of his tall stories again. It's still about the 5th floor of the Crystal Tower. No. Diamond armor, no. No. I'll rest anyway. Not a bad card game, but there's more inscrutable things about it than with Triple Triad. I can't actually remember the difference, to be honest. I just think I got into 8 a bit more. It felt a bit simpler to understand. Although, you know what I did play a lot of was Final Fantasy XIV's card game. Got into that. I haven't played the newest expansion, but the previous expansion, I had like majority of the cards now. I even won one of the tournaments thingies once. It was when like nobody really participated, and I got one of the nice ones. I don't understand. I don't understand. Nobody's giving me any info. I am getting very close. How much money have I got? Lots. Let's buy something. Oh, for God's sake, I'm at the limit of my items. Oh, he won't. I can't sell at this shop either. Oh, and I can just throw something away. Wait, what did you say? Oh, he's the one that bloody steals from me. Tells you to be careful, there's pickpockets around, and then nick stuff. Let me throw this away. Sleeping grass. Oh god, you know what? I've just seen what it is. I'm so silly. Is it even the steps? It's not the steps. We can just use the gold card. I think. This diamond sword costs a fortune. Didn't I say I wanted to get this staff? I think it's the best staff in the game. Let me get the manual back. Blitz Ball. Active. Oh, Blitz Ball. Yeah, because I wanted to win the damn thing. And it's so hard to win that first match. I like Blitz Ball though. I think it was quite a cool little game. They could have made a whole thing of that. So I'm just trying to find the manual. I should have got it ready. I'm surprised they didn't make a Blitzball spin-off. Diamond. Drains energy. Yeah, let's get this staff. It might be useful. It might save me on healing spells. Yeah, go on then. Let me put it on. Yeah, it better be good anyway. The game does a very bad job of explaining the little things of Tetramaster. It's when I actually understood them that I fell in love with it though. I think, well actually maybe you can tell me, but isn't Final Fantasy XIV's card system, is that based on Tetramaster? Can't even remember what they call it in the game now. It is quite fun. I can't remember what's in it now. You have different... Oh, it's like if you get 2 of the same, it can cause chains and stuff, and higher and lower and things like that. Yeah, there's certain like abilities, I think. I can't remember now. Right, let's go to this cave and see if I can just use the gold card. 4 is triple triad. Oh, is it? I'm talking out my arse now. I like triple triad. Haven't played enough of 14. It's not bad. I mean, it's an online game, but it's the story's good, and there's only like if you really don't like online stuff, you can get away with a lot of it on your own. I mean, you have to do dungeons and bosses together, but it's not really that difficult unless you're doing the hardcore stuff. I need to get back on it. I want to play Endwalker and see the references. I've not been paying attention to if Sonia's staff is doing very well either. The fact that she's got full health might mean it's doing something there. How far are you on Shadowrun, by the way? Not by the way. How far are you on Shadowrun? And then the by the way is Rat Clown's playing through Shadowrun at the moment, which is always exciting. Or have you finished it? Some people in chat like Shadowrun. Right, I think I've only got one lantern left. I have to say though, that junkyard bit that you were on when I was watching the other day is probably my least favourite part of the game. I used to hate that bit as a kid. Having to, because you just have to, it's just like a forced grind. You have to just grind for a little bit to get out. There's two ways though, isn't there? One of them's defeating the boss, which is the way that I always do it. I always beat the king guy because you get all the karma and stuff out of doing it. But can't you pay your way out too? Halfway through it, I had to end the first stream before the Rat Shaman. What's the stage? Dances with clams or something. I heard you reading that out loud, and I was like, oh my god, I forgot about Shadowrun. Dances with clams. I need to use this lantern, but I need to save the game first, just in case this goes badly. Let's save. Oh, we've got a save there, but I'm going to make another one. No, I'm just going to save that. Okay. Should finish it tomorrow. I think the game falls apart a little bit towards the end, personally, but it just sort of concludes a little bit. I think the last sort of area, I won't say too much because I'm obviously playing it, but I think like the last bit of the game feels a bit weak and anticlimactic. It's interesting because the Japanese version's got a different, like a slightly different ending. I thought you're supposed to use this gold card somewhere. Let's just walk through the whole dungeon and just double check. It's a weird choice. You guys watch much of 16? No, I'm avoiding it. I don't want to. I don't really want to know anything about it. Game of Thrones, it seems inevitable. It's going to be like The Witcher or whatever it is. But I'm personally not looking into it, so I would appreciate no spoilers if you have been looking at it. I won't play it for a while because I don't have a PS5. So I'm just sort of like, la la la, not listening, it doesn't exist. Won't talk about it more, thank you. It's just one of those things. Hopefully it'll just settle down soon. I would hate for it to get spoiled. Usually, this will be the first Final Fantasy that I'm kind of missing out on. I guess I was very slow. I was very slow to play 13 actually, because I didn't have a PS3. I think I played that about 2 years later. 13.2 was like either out or almost out by the time I played 13. But all the others I've sort of played as they came out. Didn't finish 12 though for years. I only finished 12 for the first time in 2020. I did that during COVID stuff. I'm lost. I'm gonna have to look this up. I don't understand. The only clue I've got is that I'm supposed to walk over those things slowly. I'm a bit miffed that I've had to look this up though. What am I playing? Legend of Heroes. Because I know I need to go, but I just don't know how to get through that door. And I wonder if it's something from the last stream that so I was very tired at the end of the last stream, so maybe I misread something. Or I've just forgotten. But I can't go back, and I can't be asked to like sit and go through my VOD. I don't know what the dialogue is. I wonder if there's even an English guide, because this is on the PC Engine, isn't it? I assume it's the same solution. I've got to find where I am first though, which is a pain in the arse. Who on earth wrote a guide for this on the SNES in 2007? Windscreen hole? That's an interesting choice. I guess it wasn't translated then, I don't know. Wolf's Mouth. That's where we are now. Fungus Town. Crystal Tower. Crystal... Use the warp spell. Oh god, my lantern's going. Fight Garyubas. Did we fight Garyubas? We did. Went to the tower. Go in the house to the upper left. Speak to President Hans. We did that. We left the tower. We went back in the tower. Then we'll automatically about. This is where we are now. Okay, we've missed an NPC. We need to go to Firetoe Village. But why though? I don't even know where Firetoe Village is, but apparently we need to go there and speak to somebody with a... No, we've spoke to him, he's the archaeologist. Then we went back to the tower, done that. Go to basement 1 where Bazaroo is, yes. Done that. There's a scene, use the warp spell back to Fungus, yes we've done that. Now we're in the Wolf's Mouth. At the entrance, go to the left and push the square rock to the left to reveal hidden stairs. What? That's what I've missed. Probably somebody told me to do this last time, but I forgot. Let's load. It's that weird rock that I just commented on, isn't it? When I just said that's a bit odd looking. It's this, isn't it? Oh, there we go. Mystery solved. But I can, even though it'll be a while before I actually get to... Yeah, I think it's going to be probably a good best part of a year for me. Because I need to get the actual console first. Although, well, I have to say I'm not super, like, excited about Final Fantasy 16. Not like I was about 15. Probably because I haven't looked into it though. But 15 did prompt me to get a PS4. But I'm sort of holding off and hoping that they'll do a Pro or something at some point. Alright, let's go down here. I don't mind action RPGs, but I've never had an enjoyment for Devil May Cry stuff, even like Bayonetta or El Shaddai. I've got El Shaddai actually. I want to play that. I kind of know what you mean though. Like I like Bayonetta, but I always find the combo stuff frustrating because I'm crap at it. I like the games though. Excited about a space opera since Phantasy Star single player games. I know, isn't that sad? We've got Star Ocean though. Wasn't the newest one supposed to be good? I have Star Ocean 5 and I did I booted it up and it, you know, it got panned, didn't it? But what I briefly played of it, I thought it looked quite good. I'm gonna have to play it properly, but I will kind of want to go through the whole series first. I don't know if you need to, but I'm just that way inclined. But now I'm in a dilemma because I don't know how to play my Phantasy Star 2 because it's got almost two remakes now. Because they've done the HD version on the PlayStation 4. I think that was Japan only though. Could be wrong. You know they did Phantasy Star... Well, they did... Not Phantasy Star. They did Star Ocean 1, didn't they? And then they did the PSP one, and then they did the PlayStation 4 HD touch-up version of the PSP one. Then they did the same thing with 2, I think. But I think they did 2 before they did 1, but it was only in Japan. It was a bit odd. I've got them both though, digitally. Right, I've got some diamond armor somewhere. He's got holy armor on. I'm gonna give it to you. In fact, no. I'll give it Celios. 200, that's quite nice. And you can have the holy armor. Whoops. There we are. Only partially ticks that box, but I do like the series. I haven't actually really played any of it. I played probably a third of the first one on the PSP remake, and that's it. Did you ever play Cosmic Star Heroine? That was quite nice. Is this the door? I'm gonna run out of lanterns at this in a minute. Let's play the Star Oceans, but I know what you mean. Yeah, it's because also it's because I can as well, so I kind of feel like I should. Oh. Well, now I'm confused because we're back where we started. I assume because I've stepped on the switch, it means that I can just go through. Because the switches all share the same. They both all the switches open and close the same doors, I think. So maybe if I can, I don't know. Do this perhaps. Wait, where does... Let's look at an Eye of Josh for a minute. I'm gonna run out of lanterns at this rate. Where does that take me? That goes down. I've got to work this out. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's 2 switches there, so that's gonna... That's currently open. That will close... In fact, I think it's already fine. That'll close it and that'll open it again. I think. Not sure though. Not sure if I can even actually. There we go. Is Joshua a character in the game or some biblical dude? I don't know. Oh, he is. He is the I can't remember how much of this you've seen, but if you remember in the 3rd chapter there was we met the dragon priestess woman, Barbara was it? She said that the goddess, whatever her face was, I've forgotten now, some goddess, is sending power down, and no, her servant, actually, I think it was her servant, Joshua, is like in space or something, in the sky, and he's sending power down to the planet, and it's landed in the Holy Land, so he's the goddess's servant or something, and we've apparently got his eye. Well, we've got his mirror actually. His eye is a consumable item, but just lets you look around the map. Yes, that did it. There we go. We can trot on through now. Diamond. Oh, fuck. I'm really pissed off. Kura said this. Do you know what I've just picked up? I've just picked up that fucking rod that I just bought like 10 minutes ago. I'm gonna reload, because that was a lot of money. Oh, that's such a mood. And a diamond sword. I think I did save just to be honest, just in case I didn't like the rod. Let's check what else is in here before I do reload. Is this the end? Oh my god, last stream when I played this, Kura was in chat and called that exactly. He said, you know whatever you buy will be the chest that's in the dungeon. It was very, very expensive as well, that rod. Ooh, let's check what's in there first. I think I'd be more excited about... Oh, I read that, I didn't sound like space opera. Tri-A stuff has a different vibe altogether. Then every exception being infinite discovery. How is that? What if Suikoden was Final Fantasy with ooh, that sounds appealing. Classical RPG annoyance. Wait. Why is this making weird noises? Are these all switches? What does this say? Whoops. Oh. It says you shouldn't touch the treasure in this room. The great thief Bale. I feel like maybe I shouldn't, but I'm gonna, because I'm gonna reload anyway. A golden sword. I've got to throw something away. We got the golden sword. Yay! And we're stuck. Can we put something else inside? Oh. I'm stuck regardless, it seems. We'll ponder this later though. I am going to reload. So I want to get my like... It was like 100,000... Well, you'll see how much it cost me. So I've got what? 34,000 now. It was like... a lot. It took me ages to save up that much. Let's go. I think this was the same. Yeah, there we go. 34, yeah, so it was 100,000, 130,000 gold that rod was. So where are we now? We don't need to do anything here, so we can just teleport straight away. I'm not even going to bother spending money, I'm just going to go straight in that dungeon. Again. Like Infinite Discovery, extensive roster, but not all of them are fun to deal with. I always used to mix it up with The Last Remnant, which I bought on Steam, but my laptop wasn't good enough for it at the time. It sort of can run it now, but you can get it on console these days anyway. Well, on consoles that I own. I never did Xbox. Right, let's throw that away. I need to... No, don't do that. Go away. What's this crystal shield? Is that obsolete? I can't even remember. Diamond. Platinum. Let me just look at the manual. Oh, where is it? Okay, crystal is before platinum. I should sell this. I need to just sell my stuff. Last Remnant I still want to play. Keep trying. Get through like 4 hours and then just shut it off. I want to get it now that it's on PlayStation 4. You don't have the patience. I find them really chill. I don't know. It's just definitely one of my favourite genres. I find them relaxing. I mean, if I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be like watching TV while I'm playing this or something. Or I'd probably watch a Let's Play of somebody else playing it. Right, what was I doing? Use a lantern. It's very important in The Last Remnant, save like all the time. Is it? That's the one where you like generals, aren't you? You control like units. I saw somebody streaming some of it before. Right, let's go in, down. I always thought it looked pretty. At some point I would like to get an Xbox. I've missed the chest. That. Wait, no. That was the right way. My favourite RPG is Suikoden though, so if you say like something's like Suikoden, I'm already like, oh, but do you just mean in the multiple characters way? Because Suikoden it's the plot really that makes Suikoden, in fairness. I love how people retroactively were like, oh, Suikoden's like the Game of Thrones of RPGs. I mean, I don't disagree that it's, you know, if you want to make that comparison, but yeah. Welcome to the party. Especially there's 2, isn't it? Diamond armor. Who am I giving this to? I'm giving it to the hero. I need to get back on Suikoden and play it properly. RPGs is pretty much what I specialise in myself. Very bit of action, puzzle games. See, I liked RPGs, and this is why I lament the fact that RPGs, you know, like Final Fantasy 16. I get it, you know, get with the times, yada yada yada, but I lament the fact that we can't live in a world where turn-based RPGs are allowed to exist in a modern sense. They're only I see people too often saying that turn-based combat is a dated mechanic. It's like it's dated and it was only a thing because of limitations of hardware. I just strongly disagree. It's just a genre, it's just a type of game, and I happen to enjoy it. And I feel like all RPGs have gone the way of action now, and it's just not the same thing at all. There's usually not really much tactic involved in action RPGs. And people say like, oh, with these games, yeah, well, all you need to do is grind and you'll win, there's no difficulty. I disagree, maybe on some of the ones that you've played, but if you play like Shin Megami Tensei with that attitude, you'll get your ass handed to you. And even some other ones like, I personally think the older Fantasy Stars are quite spicy if you don't know what you're doing. I mean, maybe if you grinded until Kingdom Come, but who's got time for that? I remember the final boss when I beat Phantasy Star 4 for the first time, and this was only like 6 years ago or something, and I've got a lot of RPGs under my belt now. I still remember sweating a little bit at the end of Phantasy Star 4, having to heal every bloody round or else I'm dead. And it's a bit of a rush, I enjoy that thrill. I remember the final boss of Digital Devil Saga 1 gave me a right run for my money back in the day. It was really hard. I had to beat the bugger twice as well because my copy was faulty and kept crashing on the ending thing. So, T edition hack. I'm pausing it because I've run out of lantern. That's the only reason. But Final Fantasy 6 required a lot of strategic combat. See, you know, if you enjoy that, I don't know if you heard me earlier, but have you ever played Cosmic Star Heroine? I don't think it's the best game ever, but it's on the right track. It's got a sort of, it feels like people that liked Phantasy Star made it. It's not the same as Phantasy Star though, but it's got that sort of it's got a cyberpunk sci-fi aspect to it. I think it's more cyberpunk personally though. But the you can't grind on it. All the encounters are kind of fixed, and you have to really be strategic with your combat, and it's quite hard. You've really got to be using the tools that you've got, and you can't like just, oh, it's too difficult, let me go off and grind, because you can't do it. Right, we've got a staff now. I need to play that again, it's been quite a while. I tried to put it on the hardest difficulty because there's a trophy for killing the first encounter. I couldn't even do the first encounter on hard. It took me ages. Right, I need to throw something else away, I think. But what? What am I going to throw? An antidote. Goodbye. Played a bit of that, want to get back to it down the line. Responded a bit sleep. Oh, don't worry about it. I didn't, you know, sometimes, you know, people wander off and zone in and zone out. I do it all the time, miss stuff. But yeah, I just wanted to bring it up again because it is quite good. Right, he's got the diamond sword now then. I wish they'd made a sequel. You know, I don't think it was quite there in perfection or whatever, but I think they were doing a really good job, and I would have loved a sequel to have come from it. I zone out a lot when I'm not on, even when I am. Yeah, exactly. I know what you mean. I mean, I do, you know. I mean, I walk off in the other room and just leave things on alert. That's just how it is, isn't it? I just have a bad hand when the game's all action. That, I mean, that's another thing too that I like about RPGs. It's not, because obviously the older I'm getting myself, I feel like there's going to be a point in my life, hopefully, if I live long enough, but there's going to be a point where I'm probably... I've kind of got the wrong way around attitude, but I love RPGs. I should probably save them, because as I get older, they're probably going to start to become the only games that I'm able to play very well, you know? Once your reflexes and stuff start to get slower, and the skill level, especially for retro games. I mean, modern games, you can usually lower the difficulty probably enough so that anybody can enjoy it with accessibility, but... Let's save the game and not do all this around. But yeah, RPGs, it's more about thinking than reactions. You know what you need to do is press a couple of buttons slowly. So the problem is, oh, I guess you're supposed to use, maybe you're supposed to use warp? Let me put this sword in there. Nope. Maybe this is like your punishment for being greedy. You've well, no, because surely you wouldn't soft lock yourself. What if you haven't got any MP? How would you teleport away? Hey Retro, how are you? Did you hear the words old? We're just talking about getting older. Thank you for the follow. I think it was apparently their best performing game on console, but they wanted to do other things before they followed it up properly. What, Cosmic Star Heroine? They've had a decade now. Didn't they do Cthulhu? This sword's only got 5 attack. Crap. We've been bamboozled. And put it back. But we're still stuck inside. Oh! That's nice. They've got you covered. There's a warp feather behind the back of the treasure. I'm not doing it though. I was just curious. We'll just load and I won't be greedy. At least that's the right save. Okay, we're good. We won't be taking that feather. Why does it look like there's like a spine on them hanging from the thing? No, it's not. Old is fine. We were just talking about RPGs though, and I was just saying that there might, as I get much older, because I still plan to play games for all of my life, I think, when I can't, your hands are less capable and you haven't got the same reaction times. I think RPGs are a nice genre to chill out with. I mean, I'm already starting to get to the point where, not like dramatically, but I do feel like my hands do ache when I've been playing too much games now. Bit of grieving for youth, but honestly, that's folly. I've just hit another year older this month, so there we go. Breath of Death. I don't think I know that one. The Cthulhu one's always been on my sort of to-do list. I've got it on a wish list on Steam, but I actually don't play Steam. Don't run in this corridor. This is the corridor that he's talking about then, I guess. Let's not run then. Getting into GBA lately, never had one a kid. Lovely machine. Fancy screen on mine. What do you mean a fancy screen? Oh, is that one of those, the original one? Because I know someone that modded theirs. They like reversed it or something, so it had a backlight, like an SP. Most recently, it was this Way Madness, Shakespeare Magical. Oh, they did that. Wait, let me look that up. I'd forgotten all about that. I remember seeing something about that, and it really appealed to me because I actually am rather fond of the magical genre genre. The magical girl genre. I did not know that was them. That makes that even more appealing. Is it stuck on Steam though? Get it on console. What's it on? Windows. Bugger. Oh, I'm gonna have to wishlist that though. I'd probably really like that. I'd forgotten all about that. And I'll probably forget by the end of the stream. I've left the tab open though. There was something I was looking at. Has anybody ever heard of Tokyo Mew Mew? I wasn't sure if I was interested in it or not. And then I found out, well, one, it's sort of like an RPG. It's on the PlayStation. I know it's an anime franchise, etc., but I don't know anything about it. But it's supposed to be magical girl genre, but it's also got a sort of RPG on PlayStation. So that sort of appeals to me, but I couldn't tell if it was my thing or not. I suppose I should just watch the anime and find out. I guess we can run now. Oh, for fuck's sake. We got the flute, but my inventory's full. I need to get rid of stuff. I need to go and sell some things. What can I throw away that's not valuable? Let's throw away an antidote. Okay, and now we've got the silver flute. I guess I can just teleport out of here now. I'm going to teleport to random ass town that I know hopefully has a shop where I can flog some stuff. And then we'll go back. Oh my god, I can't use warp in this dungeon. I might just steal that sword and take that item. The warp item. Oh, what would happen if I run? Oh no! That would have happened. That'll be the room. That's the room then that he was talking about, where he said don't run. Probably not the one that I was thinking of, but that's very misleading. Right, let's just take this. Oh, I've got to throw something away in order to do it. I'm just gonna walk out. It won't be that long. So much of a pain. PC only for now. Guest ports in the works. Have they had their other stuff ported? Because I feel like I haven't really heard of them since Cosmic Star Heroine. Do you know what I want to get is Freedom Planet 2. When that eventually, if it ever gets a console port, I have Freedom Planet 1. Blah blah blah. I should look at, maybe see how good this staff is that Sonya got, because if I don't like it, it's worth loads of money to sell it. She's just too busy casting spells. I'll just keep it for now. Leon's leveled up. Didn't he level up before, I think, and then I went back on the save file? Yeah, I think so. Oh my god. Have we fought this before? Skullfang? I recognise that. Found my GBA in a dustbin, got it working. You can retrofit them with a nice sharp back stream so you can play them in bed with the light on. Game Boy Advance is really nice. It's got a lot of good ports as well. I mean, there's quite a few Super Nintendo RPGs on there, I think. You got the Final Fantasies anyway. Freedom Planet 2, I think it was in Indie World. Oh, is it finally coming out? Yeah, there was never any date, it was always to be announced. Let me Google. Although I'm at the point now where it's like everything's going to be on PS5 as well now, isn't it? Where's your Wikipedia page? Oh, they're on the Marvelous website. Oh no, that's just for the original one. When's PS4 coming? Oh, August 2022 is an announcement. Oh, that's old. I shall take your word for it. Can't find the thing right now. You generally know what you're on about anyway. Late summer, early fall. Did you ever play the first one? I was sort of told like, oh, it's like Sonic, you'll really like it because you like Sonic. I didn't really find that to be the case myself. I know it started out as a Sonic fan game. I don't think it is a Sonic fan game anymore. I think it has a very much its own identity. It doesn't feel like Sonic really much at all to me. There's a few sort of speedy bits that feel Sonic-esque, a bit of DNA left over, but I think they made a decision to not make a Sonic fan game, and then they changed it a lot. So I'm a huge Sonic person, and I did not get my Sonic fix from Freedom Planet. I like the game, but I don't think it was a Sonic game, and I think it wasn't as good as a Sonic game for me. Right, where are we going? We got the gold flute, so we just go to the tower now, I guess. Let's stay here. I found it quite hard as well. I would say, if anything, you know, if I think now that I've played it, I would say it's got more in common with stuff like Rocket Knight Adventure. I think it's a better sort of comparison. Bit of a mixture of both, like maybe Sonic meets Rocket Knight Adventure. And then the music was really good. I thought the music reminded me of like Falcom kind of stuff in some parts. It had some really banging tunes. Very good music. You can see that. Yeah, it just occurred to me right now while I'm literally just yapping. I never thought of that comparison. I think it's because I haven't played it. I played Freedom Planet first. I only played Rocket Knight Adventure the first time recently. But it's got a similar difficulty too, I think, especially the boss fights. Sonic's easy in comparison. Some of the cutscenes are very long, yeah. Yeah, so I think that was the criticism that it got. They didn't really like. Some people didn't like the cutscenes, and it felt a bit maybe childish or like Saturday morning cartoon. I personally thought that was okay, and for me also, like, you're only gonna watch them once, like, God. And you can skip them, I think, so, you know, if you don't like them, you don't need to watch them. Spark the Electric Jester on that continuum as well, but those games are pretty platform limited at the moment. What's that? All these games. Because you play a lot of PC stuff though, don't you? Which is a total blind spot to me. Spark the Electric Jester though has reminded me of something else. There's some like PAL exclusive PlayStation game. I've never heard of this game. This is Steam stuff, isn't it? I can't find any gameplay pictures on Google though. Just photos of the characters. Yeah, looks cute. So I tend to not really get them unless they come out on console. I played the first Spark, but it was pretty good. Sonic Kirby Hybrid. Hey, Rosie, how are you? What, do you absorb like your powers or something? Oh, I know what I was doing. Totally forgotten. I need to sell my stuff, and I can't do it here. Or can I? Oh, I can, thank God. Right, let's sell. Do I need this mysterious pot? What does it do? I've forgotten. Is there a reason I still have it? It's worth a lot. Right, sell the shield. I'm a bit hesitant to sell all my stuff though, because they've told me that my crystal inventory will basically get me burned if I don't. If a monster uses fire, then I'll get burned. But I can't really I don't have the space to keep all of this. In fact, when am I going to win this lottery? I should probably go check on the lottery. The Holy Spear. Still got all this money as well. Where are we? Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Thank you for the gifted sub. I get the impression you two know each other. Spark 2 and 3 take more after 3D Sonics, and I guess 3 might get ports. Yeah, if they get popular enough, they might. Seen 2 modern Sonic clones, which I've heard to be a good thing. Thank you. Yes, you can enjoy your lovely emote. You can enjoy the frog that's in this game. You won't see him today though, but the beautiful frog from this video game. Well, while we're here, we'll talk to the guy, but I've got to go and do something first. You're very welcome. Thank you. Oh, that's it. That's the silver flute that I was talking about. Hurry and go and defeat Bajil. And the same dialogue from you. It's a beautiful frog. Sorry, I just slipped the microphone. A bit too close to my face. Oh my god, I'm really struggling to multitask today. Although I'm not feeling as ill as I thought. My brain is not doing the streamer chat and RPG thinking. What am I doing? I need to go to the tower, but there was something I want to take a detour. Lottery ticket. The lottery ticket. I don't remember the town that it's in though. I have no idea where this is. All these names. There's like, you know, for most RPGs, this game, it has a good... Look at all these locations. This is insane. How many places I've been to. It's like towns for days. And they're all full of NPCs and they've all got like stuff going on. It was in chapter 2, wasn't it? Oh, I know what it was. It was the fort. It's there. Father Fort. Better be there. How do you rate this so far? It looks like one of those games which could be very bland or secretly excellent. It's secretly excellent. Well, I don't even know if it's secretly excellent. I think it's quite establishedly considered excellent, just not in the West much. I mean, it's got its fans though. I've had people in chat that love this game because it did come out in the TurboGrafx in English, so there's people that really like it. It's this town where it is. But I mean, you know, there's a reason that we're still playing Legend of Heroes games in 2021, I think, and it's probably because this was rather good at the time. Because I mean, what are they up to now? They're on Legend of Heroes 6, I think? Is it? In the numbering? Because they got a stupid... I mean, it's technically like 20 or something, but the numbering system's got a bit weird after 5. No, I think they're on Legend of Heroes 8 now in the story canon, is it? I don't know. You've got this, you got 1, 2, then you got the Gagav trilogy, which is 3, 4, 5, which is White Witch, Tear of Vermilion, Cage Song. That's 3, 4, 5, and then 6 is Trials in the Sky, 1, 2, and 3. 7 is Trials of Cold Steel, 1, 2, no it's not. 7 is Trials of the Azure, isn't it? And Trials from Zero. 2 halves, the crossbow one. And then Legend of Heroes 8 is Trials of Cold Steel, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plus that other one, I've forgotten the name, isn't it? And then, I think, oh, I guess they're on 9 then. Legend of Heroes 9. Input 2 and 2 together, yeah. Well, this has got 2 names. It's sort of a spin-off from the Dragon... Well, it's not even a series, Dragon Slayer. It's just that the guy that worked on it liked to call his games Dragon Slayer, and then he left the company, so they dropped the name. I didn't read what he said. He said, "Oh, Prince Senios, I've been waiting for you." And he drew the lottery the other day, and I won. Really? Says Senios. I think I came first place. Is that really how much money I got? Oh my god, there's got to be a catch. That's a lot of money. It's more than you can carry. Sonia says, amazing. I'm waiting for it. This game is a troll. Oh, wait, no. I'm 4th, not 1st. That's how much you get if you're 1st. I'm 4th, so I get 50,000 gold. Huh. Girls like you. We thought we'd hit 1st. Oh well, whatever. Sorry, I was talking too much about if you came 1st. Oh, we got 50,000 gold. Well, I mean, it's better than a kick in the head, isn't it? That'll do. The next lottery draw is next year. No more lotteries for me. Glad I went back and sort of concluded that though. 50 isn't anything to sneeze at. Maybe I don't know if it's a lot. I mean, it's almost half a staff. I've only got 220,000, so it's a quarter of what I currently possess. It's not a huge amount at this point in the game though, I think. It's probably, yeah. Right, let's warp away to... I'm going to buy some inventory now. I'm going to buy something where it doesn't matter if I find another one, because we need more than one. I don't remember which town sells the stuff that I want. Fungus. I think it was... No. Fungus. This part 3 is not being ported yet. Irritated with jumping through hoops. Or certification progress. It's one guy making the spark games so that I get if they never show up. Heat signature. Don't know that one either. But yeah, the Legend of Heroes series, Eurozzy, is a very long-running series. I mean, it's Falcom. If you know Falcom, did the E series. It's basically that other flagship series. Probably, arguably, I don't know. I'd say these days it's probably bigger than E's. In fact, I'd say it definitely. Yeah, I think it's better. It's bigger than E's now. We're coming to buy stuff, but this is the first game, and there's another one, Legend of Heroes 2, but they have nothing to do with the other games in the series. 3, 4, and 5, as far as I know, don't really have anything to do with any of the other games either. And what I've heard recently is one of the developers who's writing the stories, but he only started from like 5 or 6. And he's been working on them all, and it's sort of his like magnum opus now. And apparently, because they all connect from 6 onwards, like the Trials in the Sky games. I haven't played any of them. This is just what I've seen online. I'm going to get into the series. I intend to, but anyway, so they've done at least what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 10. Because then there's the new series which has got two games out. I think there's about 11 games or something, and then he said that he is halfway through the story that he wants to tell after like 11 games and about 15 years. Because he's making this massive epic RPG saga, because they're all in different... You think like probably like how Suikoden was, but never went anywhere because it stopped at 5, but it was different regions and different points in time and characters that are in each other's games and they mention each other and stuff. It's like that as far as I know. Right, what am I going to buy? Diamond sword. I'm going to buy more diamond swords, I think. I just want to have combat going a bit faster. Right, I'm broke. Add Legend of Heroes. It's massive though, the problem is. And most of it's in English, pretty much all of it's in English at this point. The only one that isn't is the sequel to this, Legend of Heroes 2, has no English version ever, and it doesn't even have a fan translation. This does though, you can play this on the TurboGrafx. But I want to play the Trials in the Sky series because it's legendary, pretty much, like people rave about it. I bought the HD remaster, but it's based on the PSP version. I bought the HD version of Trials in the Sky 1 and 2. I need to get 3, but I'm just waiting for a decent price. Is that enough for you? I'm going to sell that other sword now, hopefully. This town is crap though. Like, why you only sell one item and I can't sell stuff here. I have to like teleport away. Very, very, very annoying. Where does sell stuff? Here. But yeah, the Trials in the Sky series looks very good. The only one that I've ever played, my introduction to this series, is the third game, which is the I'm really worried about shooting myself in the foot here by selling all my inventory being stuck with diamond armor, and then there's going to be some flame monster that's going to kill me. We'll deal with it later. It'll be fine. Oh, I can sell that silver armor as well. Okay. It's a bit more money. But yeah, I played the Prophecy of the White Witch on the PSP. I played the remake of it. And I love that game. I'm actually currently replaying it at the moment. I'm kind of near the end at this point. Now let's just warp. Let's just warp back. Whole kiss. Oh, there's so much admin at the moment on this game. I just accidentally clicked my own stream on my phone because I always have it open, sort of just to see if anything's crashed because I don't like having OBS, it's distracting. But I just accidentally clicked something and it said, would I like to unfollow myself? I'm wondering what would happen if I did that. I'm actually a little bit curious now. I don't think I followed myself though. Would I go down a wormhole? Why am I here? This isn't where I wanted to be. I've just walked back to the same town I was just in. Might be like dividing by 0. Have I got enough? Right, Fungus Town, and then I can buy this last thing and then we can go to the dungeon. Remember where it was. The game hasn't been this bad on the whole. This part just has a particularly stupid couple of shops. Like the fact that this item seller, every town usually has an item seller and an inventory seller. For some stupid reason, this town has the armor that I need, but the item seller won't let you sell stuff here. It's the only shop in the whole game, I think, that wouldn't let me sell my stuff. It's kind of stupid. What do I want to buy then? I think I can afford one more thing. I can get some more diamond armor. Or should I get another sword? I am gonna get... Gale could do with some... No, I'm gonna get diamond armor because look at Gale's defense. It's pretty pale. There we go. But I mean, I can't sell his old armor now without having to go back to the shop, but it's probably not worth enough, so I'm not going to bother. Just gonna rest. Where do I rest in this town? Here we are. Oh no, not here. Where do I rest in this town? There we go. Yeah, I played the third game, and that's part of a trilogy, and those three are connected, but as far as I know, they're not related to any of the other ones. I really recommend them if you like a story-driven RPG. They kind of don't have the best translation, though. Right, let's go to the dungeon. It's a very weird dungeon as well, because it's supposedly an aquarium, and it feels like it's like a lost past. Now, I'm not sure where we need to go in this dungeon. We didn't explore it very well. There's the basement. So I haven't played this for a week now. That's where we went before, and we found the flyers. I don't think I've been in there. We've got the gold card though, but it looks like a dead end. I don't even know if I need to be on this floor actually. I think we need to find an elevator. Is it this? I should probably take auto off so I can keep some MP for the boss, but... Because yeah, I'm not really manually putting in these commands, it's just on auto. I've only sped the game up a lot. But if you're on about like if this is a hidden classic or whatever, I think what this game excels at is the writing. The dialogue is just brilliant and there's so much of it compared to other RPGs of the era. Did that do something? It's made a thud. Oh, there we go. There's so much dialogue and so many NPCs. Oh no! I know where we're going to end up in that stupid little room. Yeah. And I've heard from people, you know, what people praise about the Trials in the Sky series is the exact same thing. It's very rich in dialogue and NPCs kind of all feel like they're fully realised characters, so I hear. This game certainly is leaning in trying to do that too. Be story and character driven. This one's got loads of just stuff that's going on, like you'll be talking to some NPC and she's there was like a town where this succubus character had like had sort of seduced all the men and the woman was on about it, and then we've resolved the problem, but then when you go back the husband's like not allowed back in the house and stuff, and the item shop owner is no longer working at the counter. His wife's taken over because she's pissed, and it's just funny stuff like that. And the what was it? There was like I've talked about this before, but there was like a sister. Well, first we met this woman in one town, and she's married to this fisherman. And we talk about that, and then later on we met this other woman in another town. She told us that her sister had gone to the other town and to marry this fisherman, but she didn't want to marry a fisherman herself, and she kind of didn't really approve. And then later on in the game, because the fisherman was an asshole, he was relevant to the plot though, but then we've gone back and now she's leaving him because she doesn't like him anymore. And then you can talk to the sister in the other town and she'll comment on it saying, you know, I've heard my sister's going to leave him, I'm so glad I didn't like him anyway or whatever. And it's just like, this was from like 1989, you know, like NPCs in the equivalent RPGs back then really didn't. NPCs were just like, I hear a rumour there's elves in the cave to the west, kind of thing. That's about all the purpose that they served. The games had story, but it didn't really come through the NPCs much. Right, where are we? I'm getting confused. The only thing I'd say about the third game in this series is it's very much story game. The actual dungeon stuff and it's not really very interesting. The combat's crap as well. And it almost feels like sort of like a visual novel RPG with how extensive the story and dialogue is. But if you have the means to play it, I'd recommend it. I know it's infamously expensive though on PSP now. In English anyway. It's very cheap here, fortunately. That was one of the reasons why I kind of got it. I just remember seeing it in the shops for 500 yen and thought I'd give it a go. NPCs are treated just as actual people. Yeah, they do have that about it. I like it. What? I think the card's not returned. I think the card isn't coming back. Have I lost my card? No, I haven't. I guess it's just not working then. It's like, did the grandfather trick us? Well, it works on the other doors. I don't know where I'm going. Like, well, I'm trying to go the wrong way first, but we've got like 2 sets of stairs. What would happen if I just fell off this? Am I going to go all the way down? Oh. Shit, I think I was probably supposed to do this. Oh, who's that? That's the princess that we're looking for as well. Dina. Oh, Prince Elion. Wait, who's Elion? I've forgotten. That's Yunan's real name, isn't it? Yunan. Princess Dina, let's hurry and run from here. Gale says, sorry, but I can't unlock that door from here. Some powerful anime pictures. She looks a lot like the goddess Fina in Ease, to be honest. It's made by the same company, but they seem to like blue-haired ladies. Let me just sit up. You might be able to do something if it was from the other side, but from this side, no. Tella says, what should we do? Oh. No matter. Here comes a monster. You fools, you've fallen into a trap. And now we'll take the gemstones. Crap. Well, we'll just kill you. You ain't though so bad. Ouch. We fought one of you before though. Oh dear, I'm feeling the weak and the sleep starting to kick in. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to play this game. I probably shouldn't have chosen this game this evening because I was feeling a bit under the weather, but I want to keep going, I want to get through. Not that I don't like the game, but I'm ready to move on now. Oh, Celios. You know, I forgot to mention that, but I was just thinking about it the other day. What happened to Ro in this game? He just vanished, and there he is. So yeah, he's a good 6 games. It's just also the fact that I've got to obviously read it. It's a bit time for my brain. If it was in English, I wouldn't care. But it's the time of day, isn't it? It's a Friday. Ugh. But yeah, Ro, he's here and he's back. Oh, it's the prince. What are you doing in a place like this? Ian says, what's wrong, Rome? And you're here with Pom and Harry. Oh, it's Pom as well. Pom was the one that was the whole storyline with the silence spell that we had to get. He was the one that tipped us off about it, wasn't he? And well, actually, he was the one that sort of saved everything in that chapter. And then Harry's the guy with the kite, isn't he? And Pom says, "Oh, it's nothing." But he said he was going to stay and live with his family, I thought. So, Pom says he heard from some traveller that in the Republic of Mareston, there's a tower that was made out of crystal. He likes his towers. And then while he was talking to Ro, he decided that he'd try and head off here. Ro says... And then, as we were on our way to the kingdom of Soldis, Harry just fell down from the sky. And so... So I think he let us use his kite and decided to come together, all the three of us. Harry says, "Oh, we meet again." Pom. But just, where is this crystal made of... not crystal, where is this tower made of crystal? Yeah, because it doesn't look very crystally, does it? Gale says, "You've all been fooled." Oh. Oh no, maybe not. I was wondering if it was related to the word aquarium, but it's not. So, although this tower is known as the Tower of Crystal, that name just comes from the fact that when the sun shines on it, it gives off a light that shines. It's got nothing to do with actual crystals. Harry says, "I told you, didn't I, that it wouldn't be made of crystal?" Pom says, "Well, it seems that we've been on a fool's errand. Not going here for no reason." Ro says, "Oh well, there's nothing we could do about it. How about we head off to the Kazami Tower and fly on that kite again?" And Pom says, "Yeah, let's do that, Harry." And I wonder what I'll do next time I bump into that traveller. Harry says, "Right, let's get going. Let's head back." Sonia says, "Oh, those three, they really are a bother. But wait, why don't we ask them about Princess Dina, like if they could escort her back?" Sedis says, "Yes, let's do that." Hey, Ro. This person here is Princess Dina of the Kingdom of Soldis. If you're headed towards Soldis, would you be able to take the princess with you and see her back to Castle Basnoon? And Harry says, "Oh yes, I know. Princess Dina, she's very famous." Rose says, "Leave it to us, Your Highness." I managed to acquire the Warp 2 spell. So we'll be in Baznoon in a jiffy. Let's get going, Your Highness. But we can't use Warp 2 in the tower. Oh yes, they've got to go outside. Those are the rules of the RPG. Warp 2 cannot be used inside. Warp 1 can, but Warp 1 only takes you to the entrance, I guess. It's a bit of a bother having 4 people trailing behind me. I don't know why he said that, it was a bit random. Celios says, well then, Ro, I'm counting on you to help Princess Dina. We've still got stuff that we need to do here. Ro says, don't worry, leave it to me. Come on then, Princess, shall we get going? Gale says, and Ro, don't do anything, don't get up to any mischief. Remember, she's a princess. Ro says, don't be so stupid, Gale. Pom's laughing, haha. Don't worry, I'll be there. I don't know when Pom became the chaperone. Okay, well that's that done. Well, that's that sort of plot thread tied up too, because I was wondering what was happening with Ro. Very convenient that they just showed up to get us out of that locked door. Very much like Dogi and Ease. Now, what about the other staircase? I think this was it. This is the correct way to go first, though. Do you know what, though? What would be nice about Final Fantasy 16? I do like Final Fantasy for the sake, and I probably still would. I play them in English. I don't play them in Japanese. I will do in the future. But the first time I played 15 in English, 100% English too. I was very tempted to just do the text in English and play with Japanese voices, but I found it too jarring. And I actually like the English voice acting. Same with Final Fantasy 12. What's this? They're so well produced. And it's sort of my little treat, like, I want to be fully immersed. I'm just getting a throat sweet. I like to be fully immersed like I used to be when I was younger. It's sort of my holiday. I try and make a point to play games in the language that they were made in, if I speak it. I mean, I speak too, but I just mean English or Japanese. But except for my exceptions are Kingdom Hearts, because I can't be doing with Japanese Disney, and Dark Souls. There's something about the Souls series. I think it feels like it was made in English. I don't know. I mean, the voice actors in English, I think, anyway. If you play it, the Japanese version, it's only the text that's Japanese, so whatever. And then Final Fantasy. I have played. I like to play like 7, 8, and 9. I would go back and play those, but new ones, I'll play them in English. Although I am considering playing through the 13 trilogy again. So I never finished 2, I haven't played 3. Heal. I'm a bit confused. I thought there were 2 staircases. I went up one of them. Where's the other? Where am I now? Oh my god, that's the basement. I don't want to be here. Dark soldiers, I don't like these. I thought about Kingdom Hearts in Japanese, but I feel like I'm missing too much. Because I'm a huge Disney fan. It's just my childhood. And they went to such a big effort of getting sound-alikes or closest best things to the real voice actors. Or even, sometimes it is them. You know, like Jodie Benson voices Ariel in Kingdom Hearts. But why would I not want to play it in English? And I really liked what I've seen in clips and stuff. I thought that Arden in Final Fantasy 15 was brilliant. Right, which is the one that I haven't been in? I think it's the top one. This is where I just was, wasn't it? I need to use the flute somewhere as well, which I've not actually done yet. Oh, is that the elevator? Do I just have to use it inside it, I wonder? I don't think this is the kind of game where you use items though. It's sort of always, I think it's always been sort of automatic. Give it a try. I mean, that must... surely that's the elevator, isn't it? Does it say where we are? No, just the Crystal Tower. I guess we needed to fall in to get to the Crystal Tower, but maybe they just wanted to also make sure that you meet the princess. To resolve that story. Right. I feel like, am I supposed to be doing something here? Oh, I guess I can use it. You use the flute, but nothing... Oh, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Where am I supposed to use it then? Oh wait, is it? Hmm? I'm probably gonna have to look this up, aren't I? That's closed. It's supposed to be a remote control. nothing happened. Unless we've got to go to the basement. That opens that door, doesn't it? That's the main entrance, that's the basement. There's no sort of elevator, is there? It must be the basement then. I don't see anywhere else to go. I've probably been told by an NPC, but... well, not an NPC, but the story. Is this the elevator? Like, I mean, it's pretty big. If it is. Or are we all supposed to go back to the palace? Well, no, because they said we've still got things that we need to do here. So can you take the princess back? So there must be a reason that we're staying. I've just decided to look, but it says go upstairs to the 4th floor. On the 4th floor, open the item menu. Use the silver whistle to teleport to the 5th floor. I swear I've done that. Fight the annoying Bajiru. I swear that he's... I swear that's what I just did. I don't want to fight you. Saktas 4. It is draining quite a bit of health there. God, these fights take ages. This specific enemy as well. I'm hoping somebody might level up to get a free heal. Oh crap. Wow, he just did like over 1,000 damage to the prince. And he's got new armor. I think I have a boss fight coming up in a moment though. As soon as we teleport. These... ooh. Gale's got no MP left already. Hey Sarah, hello there. How are you? Thank you very much. How was your stream? Magic the Gathering. Oops. Have you finished Wild Arms 2 yet? I saw you playing that again. I feel like we've been playing it as long as I've been playing this. Playing Magic cards. Thank you for the sub. 90 months. Gosh. I sort of say that every time, but I'm still just like, whoa. Has it been that long? But thank you, I appreciate it. Playing Wild Arms 2 is taking me forever. How are you today? I think I'm actually coming down with a bit of something. There's been a lot of people sick at work, kids sick. I probably caught it, but I thought, well, I'm just going to stream before I can't. So here I am. But I am starting to get a little bit tired. I just want to kind of do the boss for this dungeon. I'm not necessarily ready to go to bed, but I'm ready to just trying to change the game. 91 shocked me. Yeah. Hey Sanares, how are you? Like, other than that, like, I'm in a good mood. Just getting a bit of a throat. I've got sweets at the minute though. We did just rescue the princess though, and I've got the remote control flute thing, whatever it is. Very long hard last night, yeah. I had a really busy day at work today. And then kids have been sick. One of my students was absent today because they're ill. But they were here yesterday, like coughing everywhere. I think it's only inevitable that I'm gonna get it because basically most of my class was just coughing today. I'll be alright though, like this is fine for streaming. When I won't stream though is when I've got, one of those crap coughs. You know where every time you speak you just like start spluttering? That's when I won't bother. I'll spare you all. Oh, that was such a waste of MP. I didn't mean to do that. I swear that I had that though, because I had COVID. Do you remember when I had COVID? Was it... Oh, what was it? Last October? I got COVID, and then ever since I got COVID, I felt like every time I got sick, I just got this cough, and I'd get a cough that I couldn't get rid of for like 2 weeks, and every time I was speaking, it was making me cough. Couldn't stream much at all, and I feel like it was just some sort of long COVID or something. Right, so it says, you know what I'm going to do though before we do, because I do believe there's a boss fight. Are we close to leveling up? Sonia's really close to leveling. We should just level up. I was going to go back to the town. Maybe I don't need to, if we can just level up. I just want Sonia's MP back. I want Lunan's as well. I'm sure that I had something I wanted to tell you, Sarah, but I can't remember. I'm sure it was game related as well. I feel like it was something that I bought or was going to buy. Oh no, I know what it was, but it is crossed wires. I thought I almost bought that Journey West game, but it wasn't that one. So I'm just rambling. That was the thought. I thought, oh, if I do get this, I'll tell Sarah, but I actually didn't get it. I didn't get it. Don't get excited. I confused it with another game that looks a little bit similar, which I cannot remember the title of now. It didn't come out in English, but the sequel did. Do you know Mystic Heroes? Is it that Koei made? A hack and slash video game made by something. Oh, hello there. Thank you for the lurk. Yes, lurk away. Wait, this isn't what I thought. No, it is. In English, the title's like Mystic Heroes, but I can't remember the Japanese title now. We had to tell you what the game is in a minute, but... Wait, maybe this isn't the game that I thought. Oh my god. I'm just gonna look up what I bought. Isn't it terrible I can't remember what I bought? There's a reason I bought it, I will explain, but there was something else that I wanted, and the same seller had this as well, and I thought, well, if I can get them both together in the same postage and see if they'll do me a good deal. They did. So I got it. What's it called? Here we are. Is it Fushin? Fushin Engi? I can't even read that. Oh, Hoshin. Hoshin Engi. But it's a common name, I think. See if I can just... Hoshin Engi. Yeah. Whatever this is. It's a PlayStation game. Oh, I didn't know it was based on a manga. No, this is not the same game. Oh my god, it's so confusing. It's made by Koei though, the one that I've got. It's a tactical RPG that sort of looks aesthetically similar. I'll drop a link anyway. You can have a little look at some pictures. It's not related to it, but the covers look very similar, and I used to, I kind of used to mix them up. But it's not, and for a moment I thought it was that. I wanted both of them anyway, but I used to mix them up. But the game that I did get, I've also forgotten the name of. It's a game that I'm really interested in. You'd probably be interested in the other game too, actually. Just a second. Beldezel Senki, I think it's called. Yeah. Beldezel Senki PS1. This, whatever it is. Veldeselba. You can have a look at it. Hoshin Engi seems to be Soul Hunter. That's another thing I think, 'cause that came up for me too. There's another game that has the same, because I think it's just, you know, like Suikoden is just the water margin. It's the Japanese name for the Chinese story, the water margin, and Sayuki is the Japanese name for the Journey to the East. I think it's the same thing like that. So it's a very common title for lots of things that are maybe based. I don't know much about this one, but it's probably based on maybe some Chinese something. I need to do my research though, but anyway, I just thought it was similar. But yeah, this game, I put it in chat because I can never remember what it's called. But this might appeal to you too. It's Japanese only though, but it's all like set with like aircrafts and stuff. It just looks fascinating to me. I really want to give it a go, but I was very particular about the copy that I got. I was very particular about the copy that I got because it comes with a map, so I wanted it to be in nice condition, and I saw a copy today. I also didn't want to pay a lot. Thanks for the follow. I'm going to reset her stats actually, give her a bit more health. But yeah, I wanted one that wasn't like damaged because I wanted to see the map. It looks really pretty, and I just saw a seller today that had it, so. Whoops. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, thank you. Love maps for games, yeah. Well, it looks like air sort of. I don't know if steampunk is right because I haven't seen enough of it. But I was wondering if it was sort of like an airship, steampunky kind of thing. But it looks cool. It's like a sort of RPG tactical game with, but you also fly a ship. Well, I can't remember what I'm doing. Right, I'm going to the 4th floor. So I got distracted by RPGs. But yeah. This seller was selling them both for like 800 yen, and I just asked if they would do them for 1,200 if they posted them together. I didn't think they would accept, and they did. So I was like, oh great. I was actually quite happy to just get Vel de Selba. That was the one that I wanted. But I thought, well, if I can get the other one thrown in for cheap, then I'll have it and have a look at it. But I wasn't in a rush for that one. But I thought you might be intrigued by it because it does look like Sayuki to me. Right, are we on the 4th floor? I don't know what floor I'm on. That's the problem. I don't know where the game wants me to stand either. So I'm just gonna save in case we get hurled to a boss. The prince is about to level up too, though. Would it be better off to fight first? But I'm very excited about I can't remember that name. Vel de Selba. What language is that? Does it mean anything? Vel de Selba. Nothing is happening with this whistle. I don't know where it wants me to use it. I feel like I've used it everywhere. Wait, oh god, there's another floor. Is it here? Yeah, it's this floor I've not used. I've not tried it here. That's the problem. Right. Let's go. Wait, what? I can't use it here? What? What the fuck? Oh, it's because I'm on throwaway, not use. My god. I was like, why can't I suddenly not use it? There we go. Oh, I think we just missed some of the graphics because we stood at the top of the screen, but oh well. I must miss seeing this game when it's done. Oh. Gale. This guy, he won't die. I think he looks like crap or something. Yeah, I think Gale's like, oh, I really kind of hate this guy after all. He looks like death. Yunan says, I think it's because he's taken his soul out because he's got another body, hasn't he? So this is his real body, but his soul's not in it right now, I'm guessing. Wow, let's hurry up and just like destroy him before he comes back. Oh, there it is. I won't let you do that, says Bajion. But you've done well to get this far, I'll give you that. However, your luck runs out here. Now, do as you're told and hand over the gemstone. And then we won't need to have any unnecessary fighting. And Celios says, who on earth is going to hand it over to the likes of you? Oops, and I've just skipped that text part. What did Rudin say? So I can see it on my phone. Oh, I didn't see it. Never mind. So you've been protecting it all this time when you don't even know what to do with it, I think is what he said, but I'm not sure what Yunnan just said before that. I think he asked why do you want it, I don't know. But it's better that you don't know how to use it. And this is fine if you don't, let me just double check that, but I think it means like sort of how to utilize. Yeah, the purpose of it. You don't know the purpose of it, so that's fine. Let's settle this now, while you don't know how to use it. Oh my god, he's got 2 bodies. This is kind of cool. One of them is asleep. He's got the status sleep, and the other one's just chilling. Decisive battle with Bajil. What's the gimmick of this fight? Every boss has sort of had a little gimmick. Oh shit, they're still on auto, that's why. So Senios is attacking, but he's attacked in vain and just cuts the air. Yunnan 2. Phantom Body Bajil is attacking the prince. I think I powers up while asleep, my guess. Yeah. Bajil's real body is sleeping. Well, the reason that he split originally was, I guess, so that nobody can hurt him, because he was roaming around doing stuff, but people couldn't, because people were saying that he's like a vampire. He's been draining blood from women or something, and people were saying that they couldn't attack him. I'm just trying to get the auto to finish so I can get control again. I pressed B. Right, there we go. There we go. Turn auto battle off. Right, let's see what we can do. So she's obviously got to do something. Or we've got to do something, but what? Can we just attack the main body? Let's do... I forgot what the spells are doing again. Beef, ignorance, flam. Let's do agility on the print. Oh crap, he's got poison. I don't think I have an antidote spell. This could be bad. I might not be able to do this boss. Gale's got not a lot going on. Can I attack the real body? Oh, I can. Okay. Well, that did some damage. Celios can do strength up. Gale's just gonna have to die from poison, I think, at this rate. Unless, I think I have one item, maybe? One? Yeah, I've got one antidote. Let's use it. Oh, he's cast poison on Sonya now. Whoa! Critical hit. Can she attack the Phantom one with magic, I'm wondering? Didn't work. Fat mother. He's healed it. Back to full health. Can we cast silence? Okay, everybody's silenced now, including me, but I don't care. Oh no, he's returned to his body. Is that bad though? He's asleep. He's awake. Basil's used his staff, which Sonia has, and has drained health, but it's not much health. Lunan's awake as well. This is maybe fine. Sonia's gonna die though from poison very soon. I don't think I've got any more antidotes. Nope. Sonia's just gonna have to die. Oh, magic seal. I just tried to use a spell, but nobody can use spells. That was really stupid. I love how it just takes my turn. He's avoiding the damage. And he's draining with physical attacks. And now everybody keeps missing. Stop. Why is nobody hitting him? He's having a lot of turns as well. Wow, everybody keeps missing. Lunan does 1 damage, Gale does 41. I think in hindsight I'd just try and silence him and not myself. Or at least the prince can hit him. Let's oh, we can't use magic. She wouldn't keep missing. Sonia's died from the poison. This could go on a long time because it seems like he's got a very high evade rate and he keeps healing himself by draining our health. Every time the prince manages to hit him though, it does a lot of damage, but he keeps missing. Might have to redo this fight. I mean, if the prince bops him twice with a critical, he'll go down, but like that. I can't heal because I ain't got any magic. I mean, I got a couple of items, but it's very cool graphics though. Almost looks like has he got like 2 hands together at the front. Oh, I wish we'd just lose. I want to start over and not silence everybody. Believe how much we miss. Right, everybody's dead. Start the fight again now. I've still not got auto on. Oh, it was on, but I managed to turn it off, thank God. Right, Sonia can cast speed up, really. Can I trade magic from it? No. You gotta believe. Why are you poisoned? Right, Gale's got... Oh, crap. Gale's got the silence spell, but he has to go to MP. That's such a mood. Oh, disaster. He's the only person with the silence spell, I think, as well. God damn it. Don't cast sleep on him. I'm almost tempted to just have... I'm just going to try again. I'm going to silence everything. That's put him back inside. Oh, but I didn't get my buffs. M-bossy or boss? Just bossy. End of chapter boss, I think. Probably shouldn't have done that, actually. 'Cause I haven't got the... the magic ready. He's so fast though, he's getting so many turns. I don't think this is gonna work. What does this do? It didn't work. Trying to use an explosive. He's back at full health. That's crap. Bag of candy all melted together. He's just always out healing what damage I can do. Especially because I keep missing. I think I need another... Oh my god, I don't even know what I just did. Just used the lantern on him by mistake. Oh, can I run away? We ran away. That starts the fight over again at least, because that was stupid. Right, so... When did I last save? Because I kind of just want to... I could just use a magic item on Gale, I guess. That would probably solve it. Let's do that. If I can just cast the silence spell without silencing everybody, this will be fine. Right, Gale. Silent. On who though? On you? On you? What? It didn't fucking work? Oh my god. You're joking. This is garbage. No, no, no. Boop, boop. Maybe I just need to buff the prince loads. Silence isn't working. I don't know whether it's because it doesn't work or if it's just a percentage chance and I'm being unlucky. Some bloody poison. What's Regina? Wait, that's the anti-poison spell, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. This silent spell isn't working and it's just costing me MP. I'm just gonna buff the prince up and cast silence on everybody. Rehab. Need to make sure I have enough MP left to do it.
Power up.
Power up. Let's use a healing item if I've got any left. Right, Gale can cast Wreath on Sonia. Put poison on Sonia again. A lot of damage there. Right, who's this Gale cast? Regina. Gonna risk, hopefully she doesn't die. He likes casting that ice spell on Gale. Impasse. Buff Gale up as well. If I just raise their strength stat enough, hopefully this will work. Let's use it. Have I got any healing items left? Crap, I do not. Wow, that was a lot of damage. Giga brain thinking right now. Cure Sonia. He's gonna heal himself, but whatever. Yeah, there he is. She can boost. Maybe the prince's speed even more, so he gets more turns. Celios can just do that again. Ooh. See, he hits him easily while he's asleep. I guess that makes sense though, but the minute he wakes up, you just keep missing all the time. Res 3. Right, Lunan can do maybe MP drain if it will work on somebody. It doesn't work. Celios. Let's give you... To be off to work. Good night. I'll be lurking. Yeah, this is a struggle. This one. Let's do a bit more speed, perhaps. Oh no, not poison. He's getting double turns though. That's some of the problem here. Oh please, just kill him. Bam! That was my preparation. I was getting ready to cast Silence and then kill him, but I guess that works instead. I mean, my accuracy was high. You just got to make sure you do enough damage so he doesn't heal himself. Frog says you can beat it. And I did. No way that I could be defeated by humans. However, Lord Agnesia, once he can complete that weapon, I'm guessing it's a weapon then, all those gemstones, then you humans will, and this world will be destroyed. There's nothing that will be able to prevent the destruction of this world and you humans. Oh, bye. Oh, we got another diamond staff. I've already got one though. I can sell it though, it's a lot of good money. The Republic of Mareston has been liberated. Got a lot of experience as well. I've experienced a lot, I have to say, today. Although with Loki actually not really done much in the last 2 hours and a bit. Kill him! What am I doing with Celios? I think we need more speed. That boss was a bit nimbly, wasn't he? Prince just hits like a truck though. Right, and that's the end of chapter 5. And the Great Thief Gale. So, for you, what's his name, Gale the Third, so the younger thief version of me, you've sure become powerful to have been able to defeat Bajil. Even I wasn't a match for him. Well, that's that fully experienced. It's not the end of the game though. But what are you talking about, old man? I think there's maybe no monsters that you could defeat. And old man girl says, you should learn to listen carefully when others are talking to you. Basically, be quiet and listen. Originally, I didn't want to become a thief either. So I didn't become a thief because I wanted to be one originally. You've heard about the name Agnesia, right? Wait, does he know about this then? So when I was younger, I was investigating the Wolf's Cave, and by chance I came across the buried ruins there and discovered them. In those ruins were ancient materials. I found ancient materials, and I came to know about the existence of Agnesia. Gale says, "What, old man? You know about Agnesia?" Gale says, "So you do know about him then?" Gale says, "Only his name." Not G-san, old man. Can you tell me about Agnesia? A long time ago... So a long time ago there was an ancient civilization that was very prosperous, but it was totally destroyed and it was all the work of him, it seems. He's an evil monster far beyond what we could possibly imagine. Stronger than we could imagine. So it's written that when a new civilization once again flourishes and becomes prosperous, he will revive and try to destroy the world. How lovely. But if everybody was to learn that the world might be destroyed, it would sure cause great chaos. So that's why I decided that I was going to try to defeat Agnesia with my own power without telling anybody. But first I knew that I needed to basically get money, was what I was thinking. I needed to get a lot of money. Because in this world, to do anything you need money. So I tried to find the fastest way to get money, and that was by being a thief. And then once I started my activities as a thief, I soon realised that I enjoyed it a lot more than I expected. Ha ha ha, so it was like killing two birds with one stone. By the way, your father, so Gale II. Well, wait, no, not him, because he's got another name. So, but he says like that. He says so about the second. Wait, wow, that guy Ralph, because he's the architect. Not architect. What's the word? Archaeologist, isn't he? But as for your father, he had a very sort of a strange, what's the word, sense of justice. It was very strong. And around the time that you were born, I confided in him all about Agnesia. And he said that even if it's just to try to save the world, he would never allow, like, or sort of excuse thievery. He said he wanted to find his own way by himself that didn't involve thievery in order to defeat Agnesia. And so he left home to never to return. Gale says, "Oh, is that how it was?" Young Gale, anyway. Now old man Gale. So young Gale, even if you don't like the idea of continuing on as the head of the thieves, how about just continuing on my desire to defeat Agnesia? Gale says, "Wow, you like older guys, sure like talking for a long time." That's a mood. So, in short, we just gotta defeat Agnesia, right? But he says, "Oh, you sure, when you say things like that, you sure are like one of my descendants. But it won't be as easy as said as... What's the word? It's easier said than done. Because he has a power far beyond any monster that you've fought up to this point. It's incomparable. And it seems that there's only one weapon that is able to defeat him, and that is the Sword of Light. Chaos is the Sword of Light, but where is that? And he said, Old Man Gale says, if I knew that, then my work would be done. And then Gale's like, what kind of way of talking is that, you stupid old man? And Sonia says, you know, you should... Come on, you two, stop fighting. Because you're both sort of similar to each other, I think. Gale says, don't lump me in with this old guy. And Prince Sarios says, Gale, this sort of thing is not kind of time to be quarreling about. Gale says, oh, you're right, I'm sorry. And then Old Man Gale. There's a possibility that it might be in Jagli, whatever that is. There are, that's a land of ruins. Jagli is. I think that was mentioned. I can't remember, there was a weird NPC who talked about some guy that knew stuff about dogs before. But yeah, that's a land of ruins or something. Even if it's not there though, you may be able to find one or two clues about it, or leads. Gale says, is that so? Well then maybe we should just head to Jagli then, right? Yes, says Gale. The older Gale. Oh my god, it's so confusing. Wait, what is that? Check this word. Hey Abby Jams, how are you? Oh, do you know what? I forgot to stop in the other day. I saw that you went live. I was on my way home from work. How is it to be back streaming? So I'm just looking something up. There we go. Demonstration of power. I'm alright. I think I'm getting a little bit sick, but I'm just sort of plodding on because it's the weekend and all that. But what was it you were playing? I had a brief little sneak peek while I was at work, but I didn't have the volume up. Can't remember now. There's something on the NES. So even if you get the Sword of Light, you won't be able, just by having the sword, you won't be able to sort of use its true power. Still no dragons. We've met dragons. we saved a bit. Well, we found an egg, Star Tropics. That was it. Oh my god, yeah. Because I wanted to drop in and say like, you've chosen to come back with this. I've never played it though, but I've seen somebody else play and it looked really difficult, but funny. There's a sequel as well, isn't there? Although I haven't seen that one. It's pretty tough. Yeah, I remember just watching her jumping across platforms and the screen panned and it was just like death lava. There's like no way to know as well. Just went into the next screen and died. But we saw some dragons. We rescued a dragon's egg and now there's a baby dragon that's very fond of us. So maybe dragons will be appearing later. But I'd say so far it's been very pro-dragon. So Star Tropics is good. I quite fancy it. I have to say, but I've heard it's pretty brutal. Has that interesting anti-rental thing been trend? Oh, doesn't it have the it's the water in the manual or something? You have to like damage a manual. Paper in the bottom, yeah. Although it doesn't work, it doesn't matter anymore, does it? God, I really need to pee, but I want to finish this story. Hi Moon, how are you good? I'm alright, how are you? I'm mostly fine, to be honest, actually. I think it's mind over matter. I just need to... We'll see tomorrow how I wake up. The letter in the water thing was neat as a kid. I'd like to see it. I think I've seen a picture online. It is quite cool. I would have done it. I wonder how many people, like, didn't do it and kept their manuals pristine. Because I guess you can't play the game if you don't, can you? So surely they've all been damaged by water. Anyway, he says that he doesn't know what the meaning of this would mean, but it seems that you're going to need to investigate around that area. It has a separate piece. It was a set. Oh, I thought it was in the manual. I wonder if there's any copies of that paper that haven't been that have survived, unless they did make it that far in the game. Yeah. I'm counting on you, Gale the Third. Go and defeat Agnesia splendidly. And then if you do that, you'll make me proud. Gale says, oh, you're sort of getting ahead of yourself, old man. Who's Jack? What? Don't ever Star Tropics being too tough. It may have been the person I was watching. Like, I don't want to be shady, but I mean, they were struggling a bit with it. But maybe it was just... I didn't play it myself. But I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things, you know, if you grew up with it or not. I just remember they died an awful lot, but it was mostly in good fun sort of a way, so... Oh, that's it. You just... Soon that Jack guy will have finished his sentence in prison. I don't know who Jack is. Who's Jack? Whatever. You can borrow... You can borrow a boat. Rachel's boat. And send you off to Hull. Can't remember where these places are. It only just went out, so if you hurry you might be able to get there in time. And then from Rochelle you'll be able to go together to Jaggly. I don't know who Jack is. Gale says, fine. So that's it then, Prince Saliar. So let's head to Jaggly. Oh, stop talking, old man. Oh, wait a minute. Also, can you leave that flute here that you had? It's my precious treasure, you see. Gale says, oh, you remembered about it, did you? Here you are. Gave over the flute. Okay. Are we done here now? What are you doing dawdling around here, Gale? If you don't hurry, then you'll be late to get on board the boat. We need to... I want one of these people to tell me where I need to go, though. Hurry back. I'm going to forget. I'm going to finish the game now. I'll just have to check my VOD. But I'm going to forget what town we're going to. I'm going to end the game here.